I'm walking you through how to verify that a part is installed in Dash to be able to rob from an airplane. In this case, it was robbed from 51RP. The yellow tag is filled out, which is primary. First, fill out your yellow tag. If you have trouble in Dash, forward the yellow tag to your base manager and they will process it properly. Not all components are installed in the airplane, even though they're roadable items, because they're on condition, such as the attitude indicator in this case. There's no constraint for overhaul, it's just on condition. So in this case, we took a serviceable attitude indicator from 51RP and put it on 221BH. First step is to make sure that the attitude indicator of 51RP is installed on the airplane. You do that by going Start a Look at Help Up, go to serial number, and then you type in your serial number. You see that the 151 is tied to a lot of parts, so don't be fooled. Go down to the part number you're looking for, in this case 504-0021-901. There it is, left-hand position. Alrighty. Side note, if you can, note the position that you robbed it from on the yellow tag, even though there's not a block for it. Also, make sure on an on-condition item that your TSO, TSN cycle hours are all NA'd, or since it's on condition. They will kick it back for that. Alright, so we know what's on the airplane. Close that out. First things first is we got to get it off 51RP. So, go down to Enter Maintenance Done. Type in your tail number, 51RP. Boom. Today's date. Go to Ad Hoc Entry. Now, this is our log page in Cycles. Type in your part number that was verified from here. If you need to go back, you can usually go back to the screen and just copy and paste. But in this case, 504-21-901. Then you want 151. The maintenance code is going to be part change. And OK. Type in your, do not put anything here. Just go straight in and put in your employee number, MHC dash. Comments. Always put in comments. Removed or use on 221DH. Then we'll go down to movement. We're going to remove only because we're robbing it. It's unscheduled. And we'll just leave green tag printed because that gives you a good history. People can go back and see what you were doing. That'll tell you that we were removing it here. And then hit OK. Now from here, you could print out the green tag, download it, and then print it. We don't need to in this case because it's got a yellow tag. Now, if you go run that part number now, you'll see that its status has changed. 504, boom, suspended in Manchester. Under investigation is its status. That usually means it's got to be processed. Either sent out for overhaul or returned to service. In this case, we have a yellow tag, so we can return it to service. Now, not everybody has access to do that. So you might have to get your station manager or records involved. Parts. But I have the access, so I'll just go to modify part serial number. I go to change. I type in my part number. Channel 1 and then 151. I go to change it from suspension, just located in Manchester. Status, I switch that from under investigation to available. Position, I leave blank. We don't need it in this case, but you are able to put a shelf or an aircraft in there. But for now, that's all we need. Now, when I hit OK, it's going to tell you the sequence number. And that's just the sequence number of movements. It's not that important. You can just hit OK. And now, once you get to this screen, you can go back. And if you get this open, you can just type in 151 again. Right there. Now it's showing Manchester available. All right, so now it's basically showing available in Manchester, which means we can put it on an airplane. So now we can do the R&R action on 221DH. I have the removed indicator from 221. I'm going to verify that that is actually installed on 221 first. So same thing down here. Start with 177 all. 504, 221, left-hand side. Okay, so we're in good shape. Now that we can go to round one. Enter maintenance done. Now we got to go to 221 BH. Then we want to the current date. Go to ad hoc. You always want to start with the one you're removing. This isn't a time-controlled item, so it really doesn't matter which one you select. But we'll go ahead and select the top one. And we got 504-0021-901, serial number 177, part change. Okay. Now, again, leave that alone. League 470, HT. What's wrong with it? Well, be as detailed as you can be. We don't like it when pilots just put in op, so we don't want to be that guy or person. So we're going to put exactly what's written up this time. Pilot side attitude indicator incorrect in flight. We don't need to be that descriptive. You just need to put indicates 3 to 4 degree bank and level flight. Now, tech will get that and at least have something to go on, and he will go down the road of troubleshooting and repairing. If you just put it up, a lot of times they bench check it and send it back, even though it still has the condition, because they won't spend too much time. As everyone knows, in-op is not the best option. All right, so now the one going on, 504-0021-901, serial number 151. Hit OK. You should be able to print out your green tag. All right. Go ahead and print that out. And from there, you fill out your green tag, fill out your PCT tag. So there's your green tag. Now, when it comes to your PCT tag, you have to go in and print one again. You will have to have access. So I have to file, I'll have to go down, create new parts control tag. I'll have to type in the part number 504-0021-901 and then 151, and then hit OK. No reprints, that's fine. I'll just go through them all, see which one I need to print. Usually the latest one. Alright. Now we'll have to page through. To the most recent one. Should be this one. Now the handwritten PCT tag will work as well. And in this case, I think that's what we'll go with, but that's how you would print out a PCT. Which again, you have to have access to do that. So once you get your PCT green tag filled out, you can go in and verify if everything's accurate by running your serial numbers again. 177, I believe, is the one coming off. You got a 504 suspended Manchester. That's good. That means JC will be looking for it to ship it out. 151 should stow in 51 RP. 221 number one position. So we're good. And just turn in your paperwork, and that should do it. Thank you.